The universe. The omnipresent nature is infinite with matter and energy. Astronomers and astrophysicists have shown us there are billions of galaxies in the universe. In that Milky Way, composed of billions of stars, and which reveals itself as a faint band of light arching across the night sky, contains our solar system. Our solar consists of 8 planets. The 5th largest planet, called the Earth, at a perfect distance from the Sun, is the only planet that can support life. Indeed, the evolution of life began on the Earth. The Earth, revered in many cultures as Mother Goddess, nurtures about 1.7 million species of animals, plant and algae. From the simplest life forms to the most complex one, Homo sapiens, inhabit the same Earth and depend on our resources to survive and meet their needs. The Industrial Revolution, although a turning point in the history of mankind, is seen as both a curse and a boon. It increased the mass production of materials to meet the demands of a growing world population. The textile industry, with its seeds sown in the Industrial Revolution, mechanized cotton spinning powered by steam, faster ginning and weaving increased productivity. But the textile industry has also been the cause of environmental pollution on a large scale than any other industry. The textile industry uses a variety of chemicals that generates significant amount of waste and gets dumped into the environment irresponsibly on a daily basis. It is also responsible for billions of polluted water released in local freshwater supplies and is plagued by air pollution problems. Overexploitation of natural resources, depletion of non-renewable natural resources at an alarming rate, and a constant environment pollution has led to the loss of several ecosystems. Loss of ecosystems is the primary cause of species extinction. Species are interdependent on each other, and it becomes the responsibility of the most evolved primate to preserve the environment and create a secure future. Theodore Roosevelt, a well-known conservationist and former United States President, said, "The conservation of natural resources is a fundamental problem, and unless we solve that problem, it will avail us little to solve others." KG Fabriks, founded on a rich textile legacy, understands the important role the textile industry has and needs to play in creating a sustainable environment for future generations. We understand that conservation is the key to solving a variety of problems threatening the survival of environment, which is fundamental to the existence and survival of the human race. Water conservation. One of the first challenges that KG Fabriks decided to take on was to conserve its water. Water input and output throughout all production units is measured by ETP SCADA, Supervisory Control and Data Acquisition, CDAC, Center for Development of Advanced Computing. Water consumption is strictly monitored and managed through the system. On an average, KG Fabriks has cut down its water consumption from 30 to 7 liters per meter of denim. To cut down water consumption in the sizing and dyeing process and make sure the right amount of water is used, KG Fabriks developed. To cut down water consumption in the sizing and dyeing process and make sure the right amount of water is used, KG Fabriks developed state-of-the-art immersion washing process and micron dyeing process, where the pH of the dye bath is maintained and constantly monitored at the optimum pH of 11. The pH of the yarn is corrected before sizing and maintained at pH of 8. Implementing these two major changes in the dyeing and sizing process not only ensure the right amount of water is used, but also enables us to use the right amount of dye. The dye absorption is better, darker shades of denim is possible, and the amount of effluents is significantly reduced. Water recycling is also carried out at various stages of production. The caustic soda used for mercerizing is recycled. The weakly concentrated caustic water after mercerizing is sent back to the caustic mixing tank, where it is combined with clean water and used again for mercerizing. Water discharged from air compressors of the air-jet weaving looms is taken to the heat exchangers, where it is used to heat the boiler water. This eliminates cooling towers. Wastewater from the wet finishing process is filtered and reused for sample garment washings. Power conservation. The next challenge was to conserve power and energy. KG Fabriks began its collaboration with globally renowned leaders of wind energy generators. Now 100% of KG Fabriks' on-site energy requirements are fulfilled through renewable wind energy. Visine system is used to monitor and manage energy and heat consumption in real time. This has cut down our energy consumption to 2000 kilowatt units per day. FLIR, world leaders on thermal imaging, thermal scanners, is used to monitor air leakage, heat loss across all manufacturing units. And last but not the least, energy efficient water pumps are used throughout all production units to conserve heat energy. Material conservation. At KG Fabriks, material conservation is just as important as water and power conservation. 90% of the cotton we spin goes into making yarns for denim. 10% of the cotton waste is made into briquettes used as a fuel for the boilers. Recycled yarns are used for making gloves and industrial fabrics. Denim waste from singeing and weaving looms is recycled for pillow filling. Stretch films, yarn cone holders, and wooden pallets are reused. Most of the packaging materials are bought once used.
We focus on sustainable operations. We've reduced waste. We recycled whatever we could. We understand the importance of sustainability. Before this year, we would have also invested in biogas plant as well as 2 megawatt solar on our rooftops. This we are doing to become more sustainable. We have built the world's most sustainable manufacturing plant. We are enhancing it further for future generations.
KG Fabriks believes that a constant dedication is required to conceive new sustainable methods and incorporate and integrate them in sustainable practices. We truly believe that it is a moral responsibility of the human race to conserve and preserve the environment for generations to inherit. The fate of this big, beautiful blue planet, Mother Earth, remains in our hands. As conscious, responsible consumers, let us make the right choices every day. Choices that has a positive impact on our environment.